When I taught, many of my students would often tell me that they weren't good at taking tests, to which I would reply, I know, because you just told me. And unfortunately, how many of us are just like my students and constantly feed our brains negative messages? We tell ourselves that we're not good enough, that we're not talented, that people don't like us. We commiserate over the past and convince ourselves that these screw-ups can somehow impact our current situations. And due to this negative thinking, we fail, aren't good enough, and waste opportunity after opportunity. But the best don't think like this. Sure, they get upset, they get angry, but they don't stay this way because they know that negative thinking creates destruction 100% of the time. So they choose to think different. And oftentimes this means positive thinking, but not all of the time, because not everything in this life is positive. Failing miserable on that presentation, losing a loved one, or getting fired is not positive. Yet it's at these moments that the best just choose to be unemotional, unbiased, or even neutral. And because of this impartial thinking, they're able to acknowledge what happens and then begin creating a plan to move forward, to learn, or to adapt. And it's this different way of thinking that gives them hope. It gives them a chance at success. So what do you think? What is it that you tell yourself? Is that little voice inside of your head building you up or tearing you down? Are you more focused on the negative or the solution? We have to remember that the brain is a muscle, and whatever it works on, it gets better at. So if you're constantly feeding your brain negative messages, then you're on your way to becoming a great cynic. So this week, I challenge you all to start feeding your brain positive messages. Start listening to things that inspire you. Start reading things that make you think. Start following people that motivate you. Because once we learn to control our thoughts, we'll realize that this life starts becoming a lot more exciting.